Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Life is Boring Sometimes.
Hey.
Oh, here, this is a Sharpie. This is a lucky hair on a dried up orange peel.
Yeah, well, right.
This is a Q-tip with Lucky Cook on the tips.
He loves that too.
Yeah.
Let's quit talking about it. Alright, sleep.
Guess I should get ready for bed, but
Yeah.
can't find the 3-hole punch and don't have glasses now anyway, so what good does it do to... Anyway, I thought I was going to say something, and now I don't remember what I was going to say. We have the telescope on a hold for us, or when it's available in, 10 weeks or something?
Yeah.
10 weeks, which
Probably
is...
about 8 weeks now.
8 weeks now? What is that, like 3.5 years?
No, 2 months.
They have it at the library.
Yeah,
And
for 2 weeks.
what?
When we get it, we have it for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. And hopefully by then it won't be freezing cold.
What is it? You don't have the temperature up right now.
Mine
Last
says
I looked, it was like 39.
mine says 40. It snowed in Coos County. Can you believe that? Memorial Day weekend, and it snows here. Like, oh my gosh. Thankfully it didn't snow right here in Cheshire County. Coos County is north, but
We're at the south end.
yeah, New Cary is not exactly big. I mean, I think Illinois, where my wife is from, is probably several times the size of New Cary. I know Texas is many times the size. You could probably take the entire state of New Cary and stick it inside of Houston, or stick it inside of the DFW Metroplex, and still have, more people than they have in this entire state. And the physical size is mainly what I'm talking about. No, I just wish we had a bigger place to live. Our neighbor gave us a set of lottery thing. She bought 10, and they are $2 each. So that's $20. I'm like, gosh, woman.
Well, she bought 10 for her and 10 for us, didn't she?
Yeah, that's $40. Oh,
No.
gosh. I don't know where she gets the kind of money she has. Unless it's all still coming from, what was her mother that died?
Yeah, I think it's
Well, she got rid of the SUV she bought. She got rid of the camper she bought. She got her old car back. I went fishing today. It wasn't much of a fishing
and the fish
trip.
were laughing at you.
Yeah. And trying to keep the...
They're going, this guy's out in the rain trying to catch us.
Yeah, my fingers were getting cold. And then I decided to take a different route home. So I go, well, whatever. I wind up on this dirt road, and there's a sign on it that says Summer Highway. Pass at your own risk. I'm like, okay. I did find, I don't think I can ever find them again, but I did see several places that would be good for urban exploration.
Oh, God.
Actually, there's two places here, but we can't say too much about that. Yeah, one of the places I saw, well, see, this is what happened when I'm coming off of that road, that dirt road. Actually, I think the next road I hit was a dirt road too. I didn't know which direction to go, so I just turned right, thinking that was north, and it was, thankfully. And as I'm coming up to the intersection, there goes this cop car. I think it was a Winchester cop, but I don't remember. He was going south, which would have been left. And I'm like, okay, is this guy going to turn around and say, what are you doing down this here road? Well, he didn't turn around, thankfully. And eventually the road turned into a paved road. Lots of little ponds and stuff, and
probably disturbed all the frogs.
Yeah.
They were like, what the hell, there's a car out here.
San Antonio's being flooded. We're being flooded. Well, we're not flooding.
We're wet.
Yeah, very wet. We covered the plants and cold,
yeah.
I want a pizza.
Stop it.
It's 11 o'clock though.
You're gonna have me craving every damn thing. Behave.
Well, a week from Monday we'll have, and one company, I don't remember which company it was. I'd tell you if I could remember. And I have like email alerts out for I don't know how many different places that sell ammo, and one of them said they're going to have Wolf ammo next month, and they sell cheap. They don't sell as cheap as this other company. The thing is, yeah, it would be really nice to have 2,000 rounds, 2,000 plus rounds for the AR, but
we're not made out of money.
Yeah, and you know, we actually have to pay the internet bill so we don't get it cut off. And we're like, I don't know how much we owe, like over 300?
No, it's 296 something.
Okay. So.
But didn't you say they take about 130 something?
Yeah.
Call them.
Yeah. So maybe we'll pay like 150. So at least we got it taken care of at the bank, what we owed them. Thank you, my uncle. I need to call my uncle. Not at 11 o'clock at night though, because he's on the same time zone we are. So you know.
He wouldn't like you anymore.
No, if he was on the West Coast, maybe. Gabby, I tried to find Horace's phone number. I can't find he probably uses a cell phone number.
But your uncle probably goes to bed at 8 o'clock at night, too.
Yeah.
When the chickens go to bed, he follows.
Yeah, because he gets up early, too. Like, jeez. But, let's see, my cousin Jane's in Japan. We have stuff to send to. We have stuff to send to our granddaughter in Galveston.
Yeah.
Hey, we cannot have children of our own, okay? So, why not adopt, or, because we can legally adopt an adult child. And, you know, look, I always felt like Gabby was mine, my daughter. You know, I mean, I don't know why, but, you know, she's like this little girl I want to protect. You know, it's like I want to raise her. Anyway, and you know, I mean, my wife's son passed away, and
I cannot have children anymore.
Yeah, and she can't have children anymore. So, I mean, you know, and we have a daughter in Dallas, Fort Worth. So, let's see, how many children do we have now? We have a daughter in Fort Worth. We have a daughter in Galveston, a granddaughter in Galveston. We have a son in Nevada.
Who?
Zoe.
Well, you can never find him again.
Yeah. And I've tried to find Zoe's.
We don't know what happened to him.
Now, I found his mother's name on the Nevada White Pages or whitepages.com. I'm not sure if I should actually I can't find a mailing address. It just has her name. but I'm not sure I should really send a letter. If I do, I have to be very careful about what I say. But
beach forecast for Sunday and Monday here at Hampton Beach and Cape Cod on Sunday, the Weary.
anyway,
down the coast looks like a fairly nice day.
you know, when I was trying to figure my way back up here today, you know, people tend to have very small plots of land up here. They live on very small plots of land.
I think it's because the taxes are very high up here.
I wish we had the money to get some land. Really would like to build my wife a castle. But
then we got to worry about heating the damn thing.
no.
And believe me, the winters are nice and cold up here.
And the stone castle on the outside. Inside would be wood paneling, but you have to put moisture barrier up. Insulate it. Wood stoves. Solar panels. Wind generators. I also want to get this CB set up. And
try not to grow mold.
yeah, try not to grow mold because it grows up here.
Yeah.
It's
Easy.
the state crop.
We can actually harvest it.
I couldn't find my mother's sewing machine today,
Oh, it's down there.
but I brought more slides up.
The one that we have, it has an electrical problem. We plug it in and it shorts out the circuit breaker.
There's Texas.
I mean, I just plugged it into the wall. I didn't even get the plug all the way into the outlet. And burnt. I'm in the dark. I'm like, oh, this is irritating.
Well, folks in Texas, stay safe. Daughter, stay safe. San Antonio, stay safe. I looked at the Spurs game information and they were behind. The score was like, there was several points, Spurs were several points behind. But they've won 2-0 games, so I'm actually supporting the Spurs now that I don't live there anymore. When I lived there, I could have cared less. I actually didn't like them. Now I'm kind of like, oh, well, you know, it'd be nice if they win. It's been
Something's wrong.
yeah, it's been a long time since they've won the championship. I think it's been a long time since they've even been in the final game. But if they win this series, they go to the championship. But what I really like is football. And we have a club up here. It's called the New Ireland Patriots, New Ireland Revolution. My favorite club is Celtic, Glasgow Celtic. My second favorite club is Madrid Royale. My third is DC United. My fourth is Houston Dynamos. And my fifth
is nothing.
Well, it's the New Ireland Revolution. Now, I actually got to see on the TV once the Houston club in a match. I don't recall who they were playing. And they were actually good. I was very surprised. They were actually a very good club. I mean, wow. I've never seen the Revolution. I've never seen any video from them. But I'm not a big sports guy. Oh, and they're having the barbecue at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going on real well.
Yeah, it's all tinted and not a whole lot of people going out there. I wish we could go do something. We don't have any money and... I mean, it's not like we're starving or anything like that. I don't mean it like that.
We're just bored to pieces.
You know, just that we can get out of the house and do something more than just walk around Keene, you know. We got a free thing of food at the grocery store today. We had a coupon.
It was about to expire, but we saved it.
Yeah, the girl's looking at, is this 2 for 1?
I wouldn't get one free?
Yeah.
No.
And then the sort of assistant manager guy had to come over. What's wrong?
I think she was very naive.
Oh.
You've only been there a year.
Yeah.
Tornadoes are a fact of life.
So,
This is the heart of tornadoes.
can't find the 3 hole. I already said that.
It's hiding from us. I don't know where it's at.
I want to get a scope and a mount for that Mosin. I want to find this place I can't find. It's a sand pit.
Oh.
So I can get the scope and the mount, put it on there, get some ammo, get some targets, go out there, measure the distance, at least get a rough measurement, measure out 100 yards, measure out 50 yards, measure out 150 yards, measure 300 yards, measure it at every 50 yards. You get a little flag, get little sticks, put it in the ground with a piece of cloth on it, to kind of, that way you can sort of judge the wind speed. Put some targets out there. I don't actually have to put it every 50 yards. Get a 50-yard distance and a 100-yard distance, and see how. But yeah, all that all costs money, and I can't find the pit. So what good does it do? Because right now where I shoot, I can't get any sort of distance on anything. So, and the zombie apocalypse has already started, folks. Anyway, bye.